You weren't born tired. Life just wore you down. Somewhere between childhood wonder and adult responsibility, you began to trade your peace for productivity, your joy for performance, your breath for deadlines. And now, you're exhausted not because you're lazy or broken but because you've been strong for too long in a world that never stops asking for more. There are mornings you wake up and your body moves, but your spirit stays in bed. You try to smile, to engage, to show up, but something feels missing. You check the boxes of life but wonder where your soul went. It's not burnout from a single event, it's erosion, a slow wearing down of your spark. And the world keeps telling you to hustle harder, grind more, keep pushing. But maybe the answer isn't in doing more. Maybe the answer is in doing less with intention, with love, with presence. Let this message be your permission to pause, to breathe without guilt, to slow down without shame. Because healing doesn't happen in the noise, it begins in the quiet, in the spaces where you allow yourself to be, not just to do. There was once a man in a small mountain village. Everyone admired him. He rose before dawn and worked long into the night. He never asked for help, never slowed down. People called him a hero. But inside, he was crumbling. One evening, as he sat watching the fire, he felt a deep hollowness he could no longer ignore. He realized he hadn't laughed in months. He hadn't listened to the wind or watched the sky. He hadn't truly lived. So the next morning, he left, into the forest. No map, no plan, just a need to remember who he was beneath the weight of everything he thought he had to be. He stayed 3 days, alone, silent, and when he returned, people noticed something strange. He wasn't louder or faster, but there was a calm in his eyes. A weight lifted from his shoulders. A boy asked, "What did you find out there?" He smiled and said, "Nothing. I just stopped losing myself. That's where I got my energy back." You don't need to disappear into the woods, but you do need to come home to yourself. You need to stop confusing movement with meaning. Stillness is not wasted time, it's sacred time. The kind of time where your soul finally gets to speak. But most people are afraid of stillness, because when the noise dies down, the truth rises. But that truth is your freedom. The quiet will remind you that your worth was never in how much you achieved, but in who you are when all the achievements fall away. The fastest way to rebuild your energy isn't to add more to your plate, it's to remove what doesn't belong. Start with your attention. The modern world feeds on it. Every notification, every scroll, every demand is stealing slivers of your focus until nothing's left for you. Protect your attention like it's sacred, because it is. Turn off the noise. Check your phone only a few times a day. Give your mornings back to yourself before the world gets its hands on you. Let the first words you hear be your own, not the algorithms. Then, look at how you rest. Most people don't rest, they collapse. There's a difference. True rest is not something you earn through exhaustion. It's something you deserve simply for existing. Don't wait until you're broken to allow yourself to pause. Rest is not the reward for finishing the race, it's part of the race itself. Your body needs recovery. Your heart needs space. Your mind needs stillness. Let rest be your responsibility, not your reward. And while you rest, watch how you speak to yourself. You may be unknowingly draining your energy with every internal insult. Words like, "I should be doing more," or "I'm behind," or "I'm not enough," quietly chip away at your spirit. Speak to yourself like someone you love. Remind yourself, you are doing your best. You are allowed to take up space without apology. Your value isn't tied to your productivity. The moment you stop shaming yourself is the moment you begin to feel alive again. Drama and distraction are thieves of energy too. The constant cycle of gossip, outrage, and unnecessary conflict pulls you into emotional chaos that was never yours to carry. Not everything deserves your attention. Not every argument requires your voice. Learn to walk away without explanation. Silence is power. Peace is a boundary. You don't have to attend every storm you're invited to. Protect your energy the way you protect a healing wound, gently, fiercely, and without apology. Step outside, not just to get somewhere, but to feel, to connect. The world outside your walls has a rhythm, a language, a pulse that speaks directly to your soul. Trees don't rush, rivers don't force, nature doesn't hustle, yet everything grows, everything heals, everything returns in its time. When you spend time in nature, you remember your own natural rhythm. You remember that you too are allowed to move slowly, to bloom gradually, to rest deeply. And while you're reconnecting with the outside world, don't forget to move your body but gently, not violently, not as punishment. Movement should not be a war on yourself, it should be a way back to yourself. Walk slowly, stretch softly, dance wildly, move like someone who loves their body, not someone trying to escape it. Gentle motion clears the fog, it releases the tension, it reminds you that you're alive. Say no more often. No to what drains you, no to what disrespects you, no to what no longer serves the person you're becoming. Every time you say yes to something that robs your peace, you say no to yourself. Stop over-explaining, stop justifying. Your boundaries are valid, even if others don't understand them. You are not difficult, you are discerning. Let that be enough, and nourish yourself, not just with food but with presence. Stop eating in front of screens. Stop shoving meals between tasks. Turn meals into rituals of love. Taste, chew, slow down, feed your body like it matters, because it does. You don't need to follow a diet trend, you just need to return to simplicity. Whole foods, fresh water, balanced meals. Energy isn't just about how much you reset, it's about how well you fuel. Most importantly, reconnect with your why. Without purpose, every day feels like a drain, but with purpose, even hard days feel meaningful. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or public. It can be quiet, gentle, personal. Maybe your purpose is to love deeply, to create beauty, to raise kind children, to bring light to dark places. When you reconnect with your why, you stop feeling like life is happening to you. You start realizing it's coming through you. This isn't about perfection. You're not going to wake up one day fully healed, full of energy, and free from every demand. But you can build a life that doesn't drain you, a life that nourishes you, one small choice at a time. So take the slow walk, leave the message unanswered, cancel the meeting, say no without guilt, watch the sunset, cry if you need to, laugh when you feel like it. You don't have to earn your right to rest, you don't have to explain your need for space, you don't have to justify your desire for peace. You've carried enough, you've hustled enough, you've proven enough. Now, let it go. Let the world keep spinning in its noise. You are allowed to be the calm in the storm, the stillness in the rush, the softness in the hardness. Your strength is not in how much you carry but in what you choose to set down. Breathe, return, rebuild, and this time, without the hustle.